What's up, man? What's up? Welcome back. Thanks Sellars Podcast, episode 2, brought to you by yours truly, Desmond Sellers, man. Brought to yours by truly, Desmond Sellers, man. Hey, crazy Super Bowl, man. Crazy NBA trades, All-Star game. We getting all into that today, man. Welcome back again. Once again, my name is Desmond Sellers, and I am here to present to you Thanks Sellers Podcast episode 2, man. Here we go. Let's get into it. I'm gonna start off, man. Super Bowl champions, man. I know, man. I'm about a week or so late, but Super Bowl champions, Kansas City Chiefs, man. Pat Mahomes, MVP. It's really not much to talk about, man. Pat Mahomes, I think he's really putting himself up there, man. Don't ask me about top 5 quarterback ever yet, but when I say he's making a case for being top 10 quarterback ever already, first 5 years, I just can't put him in that top 5 because I've seen so many greats and they're just disrespecting the greats to me for 5 years. But what he's done in these last 5 years is really crazy to me, like really out of this world to me, to where nobody ever done it. 5 straight AFC championships. During those 5 straight AFC championships, he's been to 2 Super Bowls. He's been to 3 Super Bowls, actually. 1, 2, and lost 1. 1, 2, and lost 1 in his first 5 years as a starter with the Kansas City Chiefs, man. It is mind-boggling the things that he's able to do with that football, man. And we just knew, everybody knew, me included, that when out Tyreek Hill, we just knew he was going to have a down year. We just knew that he was going to have a down year this year without Tyreek Hill. But here he is, Super Bowl champions. Final score 38-35. I'm going to just give a quick shout out to Jalen Hurts, man. Philadelphia, y'all better pay that man. Y'all better pay that man. I'm trying to tell y'all better pay that man. That man went 15-1 as a starter this year. 15-2 as a starter, including the Super Bowl loss. 15-2 as a starter this year. Philadelphia, y'all better pay that man. That man's something special, man. And we can talk about that holding call, but at the end of the day, like I said, I'm a week or so late. So the final score, it is what it is. 38-35, man. Kansas City Chiefs, Super Bowl champions once again. Super Bowl champions once again. I know what y'all here for, though. NBA, man. NBA trades. Come on now, Kyrie. Come on now, doggy. This starting not to make sense, Brody. Come on, bro. The Wizard. Kyrie to Dallas, man. Let's get into it. Kyrie in Dallas. It's just not. I don't know, man. Him, Luka. It just, for me, 2 ball dominant. They already 0-2 together. Like, it's just, I don't know. I don't see where the defense get added to that. I don't know, man. It's just, that's just not a good fit to me. I don't see Dallas with Kyrie, but I see like where Luka could ask, can I get some definite help? Yes. On the offensive end, you have definite help from Kyrie Irving. You have the most help from Kyrie Irving on the offensive end. You do not have to bring that ball up the court no more. You don't have to do any of that. The offensive load is totally off your back. But Reggie Bullock, what are you gonna do with everybody else? JaVale McGee, Christian Wood. That's just not enough to win a championship. You might get over the hump with second round this year, but the Western got deep, man. The Western got deep. I don't know, man. The ceiling for that Kyrie Luka trade, I think, man, second round at best. They win 2 games in the second round. And that's just out of respect for Kyrie and Luka. That's just out of respect for Kyrie and Luka and Jason Kidd. That's just out of respect for them. I get them second round. They win 2 games. I just don't see them progressing past that unless they catch a Portland and then catch a Nuggets. Not even if they catch. I see them losing in 6 to the Nuggets. So it's just like I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see enough defense on that end. I don't see I see a lot of points, but I don't see enough getting stops from that team. Next, excuse me. KD to the Suns, man. You automatic anytime KD, LeBron, some of that caliber is added to your team, you're automatically a contender. You automatically a contender. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. You automatically is added to that contender list. There's nothing I can say about it, nothing you can say about it. You automatically added to that contender list. And Chris Paul, this on you, cuz. This is on you, cuz. You got Kevin Durant. Like he said, I'm Kevin Durant. You got Kevin Durant, bro. What else you need? You got Devin Booker, one of the brightest youngest superstars. Top 5 young superstars, under 25. We'll get into that later. We know who the top is. We know Jason Tatum, Ja Morant. We know they the top. But getting into the other ones, we can get into that in another episode. But Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and then Devin Booker falls somewhere right there. Chris Paul, is this not enough? Chris Paul, Devin Booker, Kevin Durant, DeAndre Ayton. Is this not enough? With the additions of Terrence Ross, with the hopes of signing Carmelo Anthony. Chris Paul, it's been 20 years, cuz. You running out of chances. We love you. The city loves you. North Carolina loves you. Greensboro, Winston-Salem, Triad, we love you. West Forsyth, all them people love you. Winston people love you. We even love hooping out there at CP3 Academy. We love the Winston leagues and all that. We love seeing you up there and everything. You got a nice facility, but can you deliver us something with all this help that you have? Can you deliver us something? KD has proven he went to a team that he can go win a championship. He can go actually be the best player on the championship team. He's proved that already. Some can argue that he wasn't the best player on the Golden State Warriors, but in his 3 years there, he was the best player. Steph Curry, to me, was the most important piece, but the most valuable piece, but Kevin Durant was the best player on the court every night on their way to winning back-to-back championships. So Chris Paul, you have that at your leisure with a healthy Devin Booker. Kevin Durant's going to be healthy. Everybody's coming back healthy right before the playoffs. So I don't really want to hear no excuse from the Phoenix Suns on why they can't at least take Golden State to 7 games in the Western Conference Finals. And if they so happen to beat Golden State, I expect them to win the championship. I expect them to win the championship. They just so happen to beat Golden State in the Western Conference Finals. I'm just saying, you got Kevin Durant, Chris Paul. Let's get it, man. Hey, I don't know about y'all, but that Brooklyn team with all these trades between Kyrie and Kevin Durant, they low-key nice, bro. Like, when I say they low-key nice, like, they, like, nice, like, young nice, like, Mikal Bridges really been nice. Like, people forgot, like, Villanova, he was, like, nice. Like, he can score, like, really score. Like, Spencer Dinwiddie, they forgot, like, not even 3 years ago, like, he really was, like, killing in Brooklyn. He really went to the Wizards and Dallas and still averaging a dub. Like, still consistent. Cam Thomas forgot, like, the reason why he not even allowed to play in the G League because he was getting 35 every night. Like, they're like, why are you even wasting time in the G League? Come up here. Even if you're not playing, you sitting behind Kyrie. You average 35 in the G League. Like, stop playing there. They're kids to you. You average 35 there. Cam Johnson, still young player. Good wing. Come on. Ben Simmons, wake up, cuz. Wake up. You got all these young pieces, including you. You can just go out there and hoop, cuz. That 5 is crazy. And congratulations to Jock Vaughn, man. They gave him that extension over there. But it's crazy, man. It's crazy. They really young, and they really have a lot of draft picks. They really have a lot of draft picks over there, man. They really can make some shake in these next couple years, man. They really can make some shake in these next couple years, man. And don't sleep on them Clippers, man. I think they won the trade deadline. Outside of Kevin Durant, we know he's the best player that got traded. But as far as pieces and adding, I just feel like the Clippers, you having one of those Chris Paul, Blake Griffin, DeAndre Jordan, JJ Redick moments again. Paul Pierce, when you had Lance Stevenson, I feel like y'all having another one of those moments when you added Bones from the Nuggets, added Eric Gordon, you added who else you had? Westbrook. Then you added Mason Plumlee, along with Kawhi, PG. Come on now. You can't sleep on no team like that. Can't sleep on no team like that, man. And people ask me all the time how Westbrook gonna fit. Westbrook a Hall of Famer, man. He can fit anywhere. Just because he couldn't fit with Bron don't mean he can't fit there. When people go places, man, they want to feel included. They really want to feel included, man. No ifs, ands, buts about it. If you don't feel included when you get into the locker room, it's automatic. It's automatically going to be tension in the locker room. Yes, we can love each other for the Instagram and all that. That's what we get paid to do. That's where all our money come from. Our fans and all that. That's where everybody's money come from, the fans. Getting paid $40 million a year to do a job. The money's going to be there, but if the locker room ain't embracing you, like I hope the Clippers are doing with Westbrook, then it would never work. It would have never worked in the first. It don't matter where he went to. It would have never worked, man. I'm just trying to explain to y'all. It would have never worked, man. And another underrated trade, Reggie Jackson. Reggie Jackson got bought out by the Hornets and signed with the Nuggets. Number 1 team in the West. Jamal Murray, still recovering, popping in and out, 36-6, 28, 8-8. Resting a couple games. You know what's going to happen when he rests these couple games? Now they got Reggie Jackson. Get in the flow, bro. Get with the flow, bro. Got Michael Porter Jr. healthy. Aaron Gordon healthy. Let's go, bro. Let's go. Let's go, bro. Like, Ja, you not good in the West, bro. I hate to tell you. You're not good in the West. Like, I get it. You're confident. The team is confident, full of young boys. I get it. But we've seen this out of the Memphis Grizzlies before with Mike Conley, Zach Randolph, and them boys. Y'all are not good in the West. Y'all are not about the 2-point to death people. People not going for that. Love Desmond Bain. We got the first me and him got the same name. Love, bro. Jaren Jackson, good young player. Arguably probably defensive player of the year this year. Outside of Nick Claxton. Arguably defensive player of the year this year. Steven Adams out there bullying people. Ja Morant, top 2, under 25 player. I get it. It's just not enough. It's not enough, man. It's not enough. You're not good in the West. You're not good in the West. I'm telling you now, you're not good in the West. You're not good in the West. Lakers. Come on, y'all, man. Come on, cuz. Brian. AD. What's the word, man? Come on now. What's the word? We got D'Angelo now. Why you bring that bum back? Oh, he's passive. He's going to listen to Brian, AD. He's going to run the system that Darvin Ham got in place. Okay. Let's see. Vanderbilt, what you going to do? Malik Beasley, what you going to do? Dennis Schroeder, do what you keep doing. You still 6'1". So at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you're out there or not. You're 6'1". So you're a defensive liability. AD, are we gonna be able to count on you in the playoffs? Playoffs? Oh yeah, I forgot we 13th in the West. We 13th in the West. 24 games left. Gotta win 17 out of 24. Cause other teams are about to turn up. Hopefully, we about to turn all the way up because normally the way the Lakers are set up, we play our easy schedule at the beginning of the year so we can get ahead, and in case we need to rest Bron or something like that. But it backfires on us. Been backfiring in the last couple years. Outside that bubble, like I said, I don't want to hear nothing about that bubble shit. Don't ask me about no bubble shit. Like, I don't want to hear nothing about no bubble. Yes, it counts on Bron's resume. 4 rings. It counts on Bron's resume. I don't count that Tim Duncan lockout shit. Like, that's just me. I don't count that Tim Duncan. But he got 5. He got 5. Greatest power forward ever play the game. He got 5. But that lockout shit was some bullshit. He know that. Tim Duncan know that crazy shit. You just playing 50-some games, then you go win the championship. No, get out of here with that shit, man. I don't want to hear that shit, man. Like I said, that Bron shit. You the king. Coming from the Kobe man himself. You the king, bro. But if you're going to be the king, let's act like you the king. Let's get into it. This ain't like you, bro. They keep saying, it's year 20. It's year 20. I don't care if it's year 50. He's still playing on the basketball court. Go be Udonis Haslem if we're going to start throwing in just years. He can go retire. He's a billionaire. Hold him to the same standard you holding everybody else on the court. We need you to get right, man. Let's get it. They say, oh, he's averaging 38-6 in his 20. I don't care if he's averaging 58-8. We 13th in the West. Oh, it's not his fault. It's not this. It's not that. So whose fault is it then? Oh, it's the team. Isn't he a part of the team? Isn't he a part of the team? Oh, he's excluded from the team. His 38-8 don't contribute to the scoreboard. Oh, so everybody else needs to. If you understood basketball, a lot of people don't understand basketball. That's number one. But if a man have the basketball in his hands, 18 seconds of the shot clock, the other people are just standing around watching. Watching him get his 38-6. I might hit you with a backdoor cut. I might drive and kick to you. But you got to wait until they collapse to me. And then if they don't collapse, then I'm stuck to hit a layup or something. People don't understand basketball. And look, this the king. This the king. And I'm going to just stop it right there. Congratulations, LeBron James out of Akron, Ohio. All-time scoring leader. You beat Kareem, bro. You beat Kareem. Do it make you the GOAT? No. But that's another subject. We're not getting into that because Kareem has never been labeled the GOAT to any of us because he's had that scoring title for 30 years. I've heard a couple older people say Kareem is the GOAT. A couple older people. But I've never argued amongst my peers and was like, shit, Kareem the GOAT, bro. Like, there's no question on. And it's going to be some crazy person who probably get under the comments and be like, man, I always thought Kareem was the GOAT. Y'all just didn't listen. Y'all just so biased. No. It's Michael Jordan, then it's LeBron. Politics included. Make sure you put an asterisk on that. Politics included. It's Michael Jordan, then LeBron. And when I mean politics, the accolades, the championships, y'all can scream rings don't matter. We can scream that all day long. But when you're a pivotal part or the part that brings your team to a championship, then rings do matter. when you have 30,000 plus points, X amount of assists, X amount of scoring titles, X amount of defensive player years, X amount of first team defense, then what separates us is rings. What separates us is rings. Multiple All-Star appearances. What separates us is rings. And that's why Michael Jordan, and we're not going to, this segment is not about who's the GOAT between Michael Jordan and LeBron James. It's going to be one GOAT, and he's going to be the GOAT of basketball. And it's Michael Jordan. You're not going to change my mind. That's just the GOAT, and that's politics included, because everybody know who's my GOAT when it comes to having the basketball in his hands. It's Kobe Bryant. Everybody knows that. That's the best basketball player I've ever seen on offensive end and defensive end who can do so much with the basketball. Like, I've never met, you never going to probably see another person who's committed, everybody knows that without him we don't score, and then the best player on offense go guards he's the best defender we have too. I don't know. When you get 9 first team all defense and you lead the league in scoring, like, it's just different. It's just different to me. I don't know. Like, people can be biased or whatever you want to do. It's just different to me. Like, when you guarding the best players every night, and then you also giving whoever they best defender 30. Like, you guarding Tracy McGrady on one end, but then giving Ron Artest 45. That's Kobe's. You get what I'm saying? That's Kobe's. But I can go a whole 45 minutes about Kobe stuff, man. This segment is not about that. It's about just giving y'all an update on the Super Bowl champions, giving y'all an update on these trades, and who's basically going to come out the West, who's going to basically come out the East. And, man, hey, that's what I'm going to get back into, man. Who's coming out the West, man? I got 3 teams, man. I got potentially coming out the West at this point right now. Got Suns. 4, make that 4. Suns, Clippers, Warriors, Nuggets. I just feel like them the semifinals right there. Them the semifinals. So whatever people want to do with that. I can't count the Warriors out, because they the Warriors. When they healthy, we know what's going on. When they healthy, they in the chip. Simple. It's really simple as that, to be honest. Like, when they healthy, they in the chip. When Steph not healthy, they not in the chip. It's, I don't know, whatever you want to say. Like, the Suns, you just can't excuse the fact that they got KD. The Nuggets, you can't confuse the fact that they got I'm going to just say, 3 times in a row MVP. The Joker. You can't excuse that. You just can't excuse it. The Clippers, you can't excuse they have the most talented and deepest roster right now. You can't excuse that. In the East, y'all starting to look like that same trash-ass East that Bron used to run through. Y'all starting to look just like that shit again, man. Bron, we should have took your ass back to East at the right time, man. Take you and Bron and get your ass back East and go get that shit again. Gonna get your ass whooped when you come back West, but go back to the East so you can get them finals appearances, man. You know how y'all feel about them second place getters, man. Y'all love them second place getters, but we not gonna get into that today. But in the East, man, I got Boston, Philly, and the Bucks, man. Boston, Philly, and the Bucks. Boston, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Al Horford still hooping, Robert Williams still hooping. Come on now, Marcus Smart hooping, back healthy, hooping. Malcolm Brogdon hooping. Them boys working over there, man. Them boys working over there. You got to watch out for them boys, man. Philly. Y'all arguably the best big man in the league. Embiid, man. Shaq of our era. I'm going to just say Shaq of this era. Because Shaq is my era. So Shaq of this era. Can't nobody stop that dude, man. Can't nobody stop him. Like, minus the bullshit defense we got going on, can't nobody stop Embiid, man, without fouling, bro. Bitch, big man, leave. Shout out to my boy Dink, man. Boy from Philly. Boy, Ben told me 6 years ago, Embiid get healthy, gonna be the best big man in the league. Shout out to my boy Dink, man. Bucks, the Greek, man. Y'all forgot? Y'all forgot. Just 2 years ago, ended the final 55, 17, and 8. 73% shooting. It's 5 blocks in a closeout game. 55, 17, 8, 5 blocks, 73% shooting, closeout game to win the NBA championship against the Suns. Middleton back healthy. Holiday. What's going on out there? You know what they coming to do. They come to win championship, man. They coming. They coming, man. I don't have a final prediction yet because the playoffs ain't started yet, so I don't have a final. But them are my teams who I feel like are going to be the top of their conferences and who are going to be the top. My top choices to either reach the NBA Finals or it's championship or bust with those teams. Championship or bust with those teams: Warriors, Suns, Nuggets, Clippers, Boston, Philly, Bucks. I really don't have no expectations for the Lakers because we so up and down, man. I don't feel like it's winning basketball over there right now. I don't feel like D'Lo adds winning basketball to us. I feel like he's just there to be submissive to the organization. I don't feel like he's going to be there long. I just don't feel it with the Lakers, man. Lakers my team. If y'all didn't know, Lakers my team. I just don't feel it right now with them. So when the playoffs get closer and closer, you're going to get more of my... I'm going to give you an exact prediction of who I would think will be in the finals. All-Star game, shout out to Mac McClung, man. I actually took the under on you on some crazy junk. Like, I just thought you was... Every time they hype up somebody for the dunk contest, I just think they're going to flop. I actually took the under on you, and that was crazy of me. Like, I don't know why I did that. You did crazy dunks, over the head, over the two people, off the backboard joint. I used to do that on the 8 feet goal. Not over the people, just me by myself running to the 8 feet goal, hitting it off the backboard, then dunking it. You doing it over two people on an NBA regulation goal is crazy to me. Like, that's just crazy to me. And then you did a 540, which is, like, that's even wilder to me. Like, but I... Salute to the 76ers, man, for making that move so he can get into that contest. And hopefully, man, he can make a big impact to their organization, man. Dang, use my pick, cuz. Dang, use my pick, Brody. Hey, 3-point shootout. You know, when Steph and Clay not in the jump, man, it's up for grabs, man. And who else other than Dame going to take the reign from Steph and Clay, man? That was just... I just felt like that was a given. Like, Dame went, and then Dame in the All-Star game with a 3. Come on now, bro. Come on. Hey, shout out to Jason Tatum, too, man. All-Star game MVP. 55 most points ever scored in the All-Star game. Hey, you special, young man. Even though the All-Star game was terrible, you're going to be special, man. All-Star game was terrible. You and Jaylen Brown, y'all put on the show. We loved it. Personal people loved it, but I would prefer competition. I prefer more it being a good all-star pickup game where we actually competing out there, or just discontinue just the all-star game in general, like, and just do the festivities. Like, if you're scared you're gonna get hurt, you play like Kobe once said, y'all play harder in pickup games when nobody's watching versus when billions of people are watching. It's weird to me. You got the best talent in the league and nobody's trying to play against each other. We know y'all don't want to play defense. Y'all don't do that in the regular season anyway. It's too many people getting 40 every night. Mikal Bridges just got traded and got 2 40 pieces already. Like, that's crazy to me, but we're not going to get into the defense of the NBA and all that. It's crazy, man. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up, man. Hey, you know, I got your Black History fact for you, man. Hey, Arthur Ashe, man. Arthur Ashe. He was the first black male to win an NCAA tennis championship. Arthur Ashe, man. Y'all look that up, man. Arthur Ashe. Arthur Ashe. Ashe was the first black male to win a NCAA tennis championship, man. Y'all go look that man up, man. And hey, like I said, I'm Desmond, man. This is Sellars Podcast. I'm sorry I was a week late on my episode, man, but I got y'all, man. Hey, 9 times out of 10, every Thursday or Friday, y'all will get an episode from me, man. Hey, leave a comment, like, subscribe, man. Share with your friends, share with your family. Hey, I'm just getting started, man. I promise you it's going to be content after content after content. Let me know topics y'all want to do. I will do first takes and everything on. Just ask me and I will create it for you. I'm here, man. If you got any ideas for me on how to make anything better for me, let me know, man. I'm really that open to ideas on things I could talk about. I'm really that open, man, to really like expand to anything, man. If you want to get interviewed, pretty sure I can set that up, man. I got a couple guys that probably will I would appreciate to help me out. And like I said, we doing it, man. I'm doing it, and I'm gonna keep doing it. The worst case scenario for me is nothing because I don't have a plan B. You don't have plan Bs when we know the first plan gonna work, man. Love y'all. Peace, man. Thanks, Sellars Podcast. Y'all like, subscribe, comment. Peace out, man.